NBA Finals nearing a conclusion as we reach Game 5 right here on EA Sports. From Oracle Arena in Oakland, it's the Golden State Warriors taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Warriors coming in. They did what they needed to do on the road in this finals. And now they come back home with a chance to win it all in front of their home fans. And, Jay, this is the pinnacle. Guys with guard-like skills in a big man's body. I give you Ben Simmons tonight against Kevin Durant.
There's a new wave of players in today's game, 7-footers with versatility. It's called positionless basketball. Traditionally, you would not have had guys like Ben Simmons or KD do things that they're doing with the basketball. Even though their games are quite different, KD way more smooth with his handle, can shoot the three from deep, extended range, almost to half court, whereas Ben Simmons, still a great handle, but a dynamic passer with the vision of a guy like Magic Johnson, has a bigger upper body that can beast you down on the block and absorb contact at a better rate than KD.
His first effort off the mark, and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Warriors have the basketball. Steph lets loose. Steph Curry missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Harden with the basketball, just underway in an ever-crucial Game 5. And it's Bradley there to clear the rebound. Wiggins down to Zaza. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Andrew Wiggins. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Tobias Harris. Fires the 3. Tobias Harris. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. Oops. He missed the first one. Second to 3. Got it. No good. 1 for 3 on that trip. Steph Curry. Harden's on him. To Green. James Harden. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Tobias Harris at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Tobias Harris snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for three. Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm. And that's what we saw.
Tobias Harris with a chance at a 4-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw good. He's able to polish off the 3-point play. Green to Wiggins. He gets it.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Baseline drive and scores.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Wiggins. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. Fires the three. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Here comes the screen. Curry. Tough shot. He hits. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. Curry, making sure that he puts in time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Stephen Curry with a look. It's Embiid with the rebound. To Danny Green. Harris. To Danny Green. Trying to cash in. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Danny Green trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. The free throw good as he completes the 3-point play, and the lead is up to 9. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Down to Zaza. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Danny Green. Curling inside. Count the basket at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
It's Steph for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Count it. And the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Tobias Harris with a chance at a 4-point play. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. Whoops, that won't go. Curry with the ball. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. To Danny Green. Avery Bradley with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Curry. The jumper's off the mark. Danny Green over to the right side to Embiid. Harris lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Tobias Harris tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Curry to Bradley. Here's a chance from long range. Good sign that time, Jay, as they get one to go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Were you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it. Big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. 4-3. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. To Curry. Deep two there, won't go. And stuffs it home.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Steph at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Here comes the screen. Yes, Klay Thompson, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Pretty fortunate to get that kind of a good look with the shot clock winding down.
Embiid. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Sixers control it. Surveys the floor. To Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. Danny Green is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Second and 3 is good. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 6. Has a look. Wide open look won't go. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Probing the defense. From long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Joel Embiid pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Embiid. For 3, double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Has a chance? Yes, Klay Thompson. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Harris to Danny Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tobias Harris is going to get 3 shots here. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First free throw is good. And he hits the second.
Coming right back to you.
Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. It's Curry controlling the offense. To Thompson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. To Tobias Harris. Fires the 3. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. To Thompson. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Beyond the arc for three. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Curry. Gets it at the top of the key. Curry, very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that three, you look at the scoreboard, they're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
Deep three at the buzzer. We're through one quarter here in game number 5, and we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Danny Green to Embiid. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. Millsap swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Fires the three. That one off the mark. It's no good. Here's Curry with it up top. His team down 9. Trying to cash in. Can't connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Curry has it. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To Danny Green. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Harden in possession. The lead is 11. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Driving right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Harris to Harden. And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Joel Embiid at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. And he can't convert the free throw. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Trailing by 10. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now shooting 5 for 7. To Harden. Big finish at the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Harden. Has a chance. Almost, but no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Taken by the Sixers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets. Golden State at the controls. Klay Thompson, defended by Tolliver. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Runner here won't go. Iguodala to bring it up. Down a dozen. Off the assist.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. To Harden. Oh, they call goaltending. Count it. Warriors basketball. To Curry. Here comes the screen. Curry to Wiggins. James Harden sends it away. To Millsap. Layup goes down. Well done.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
To Wiggins. Bradley to Wiggins. Here's a chance from long range. It's Harden to pull down the rebound. To Millsap. Flushes it home.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
To Curry. Cashes in for two.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Harden. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Curry into the front court. 14-point deficit to Wiggins. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Curry. To Wiggins. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. In just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Shot from the lane won't go. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Curry. Here comes the screen. to Wiggins. 4-3. Andrew Wiggins, no one in the Canadiens' postal code with the basket.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Joel Embiid.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Harden. Another chance and a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 12. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Klay Thompson, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 85% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. To Danny Green. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Klay Thompson trying to convert the extra try. Hasn't missed yet. Count it at the line. Curry, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Paul Millsap, he's 2 for 2 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Millsap. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Wiggins to Thompson. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Harden. Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense. Curry to bring it up. Down 8. Knocked loose. Curry. Thompson to Wiggins. The pass set it all up.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Harden. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Blocked away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And count the basket.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
to Harden. From long range, and James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Thompson to Wiggins. Almost, and he's not getting the call. James Harden at the controls. Takes stock of the floor. Down to 5 on the 24. Harden. Not easy. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Sixers call for time as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. To Tobias Harris. Shot clock winding down to Harden for 3 with James Harden. Muscle memory gets it to go.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
2-point shot for Curry, and he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
Ed, it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is the difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of his shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The 76ers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Warriors are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
Tobias Harris showed off his timing and athleticism with a lot of blocks. The defense he put on display requires the kind of effort that fans love to see from their team.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half. The 76ers have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scores. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Warriors are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Bench points.
This is a game where the bench guys deserve a bit of the spotlight. The thing is, you need a spotlight big enough for the reserves on both squads. This is a game that's been all about the depth in the depth chart.
Player of the half.
Tobias Harris tallied a lot of blocks in the first half and really made his presence known on the defensive end. I bet we end up seeing the opposition get even more timid around him.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
The 76ers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Warriors are within striking distance at the half. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Sixers have the basketball. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Embiid to Tobias Harris. Deep right corner. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
When you have cold shooting like this in the second half, you have to find other ways to score than just relying on the three-point shot. Maybe try turning that corner off that PNR and getting to the rack.
Danny Green to Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's now 4 for 6.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
He throws it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Down for Curry. Good look that time, but off the mark to Tobias Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. Harris. To Danny Green. Harden. That's off the side of the rim, short. Joel Embiid. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To Curry. He was was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws. Gets a look, can't hit.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Draymond Green, Harden's on him. To Bradley. That's out. Last touch by Avery Bradley. Fires the three. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the three.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Steph lets loose. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Curry. Runner's good there.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Harden with it up top. His team on top by 13. To Embiid. Had a chance, but it's no good. Wiggins to Green. From the painted area, won't go down. To Harden. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. The follow won't go either. Possession lies with Golden State. Wiggins to Bradley. Won't go. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Curry to Bradley. Green to Curry. Here comes the screen. Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins. No one in the Canadians' postal code with the basket.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And, Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Green to Wiggins. Curry. Short jumper stays out.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Curry with the basketball. His guys down big to Bradley. Ref blows the whistle, and he calls a 5-second back to the basket violation. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Harden to Embiid. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here's Curry with it up top. Down a bundle. To Green. with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
From somebody who loves to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Won't go down. To Curry. Fires the three. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
To Curry. A screen coming. Curry to Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Stephen Curry with a look. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect.
As a team, they were on the absolute tear in the first half. But guess what happens during halftime? The defensive team makes adjustments, and it looks like it's working out.
Green to Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Sixers control it. Sizing up the defense. 4-3. It's no good. And a putback slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Curry. Joel Embiid sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Curry. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Defense, let's go.
Lets it fly from long range. He was all over him.
This always happens. You knock down a lot of shots in the first half, and in the second half, you start to lose your rhythm. You need to have legs. Shoot at the pinnacle of that jumper.
Draymond Green. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down 11. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Curry into the front court. 14-point deficit. Deep 2 there. Won't go. No, I missed a short one there. To Jordan. The shot almost.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Curry to Thompson from long range and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Harden to Jordan. Short jumper off the mark. Curry into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. For three. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Draymond Green. He's 3 for 7.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Harden. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense. Curry to bring it up. His guys down by 9. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 76ers have the lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight, but it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Fires the 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
They had so much success in the first half knocking down the three-point shot. That's not the case so far in the second. Try to play inside out. Maybe attack the rim. See the ball go in first.
Curry. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Embiid to Millsap. Here's Harden, down low. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Embiid. Steph Curry with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Klay Thompson matched up with Harden. Beyond the arc for 3. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. The deficit is 6. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. New blood coming in for both sides. To Embiid. Jumper's good.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Green. Nice pass to set things up.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Fires the 3. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 6. Add 2 points to the board.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
His scoring has definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
And a throwdown.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
And the rebound belongs to Golden State. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Thompson. It goes down.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Harris to Embiid. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Iguodala to bring it up. All even here in the fourth. To Bradley. Tough make through traffic.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Green. And scores. Strong take.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
And that's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 4. Shot from the lane won't go. Draymond Green rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
For 3. Great defense, forcing the miss. Warriors have the basketball. To Curry. Lets it fly from long range. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Green to Curry. Green. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Green. It's Steph for 2 with the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Danny Green. Harden. From long range. He engulfed him that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Down to Zaza. And count the basket inside.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Embiid, good for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Down low Green. Draymond Green. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's Golden State basketball. Curry. Great look and vision. Anthony Tolliver able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Green. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. 2-point shot for Curry. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Steph lets loose. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
To Bradley. Scores from the post. Harden to Tobias Harris. For 3, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid at the line for 2 shots. He's struggled so far. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Green. Iguodala. Harden's on him. To Curry. Thompson. Down for Curry. Sixers with the rebound. Danny Green to Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
To Curry. To Green. Thompson. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Iguodala to bring it up. His team up by 7. Green to Curry. Sixers able to clear the rebound. To Tobias Harris. Embiid. Fires the 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win the defensive battle.
And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Iguodala to bring it up. Up a dozen. Stephen Curry with a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Thompson. Whoa! What a finish!
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Philadelphia with the basketball to Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for three. Tough shot. Well defended. Thompson to bring it into the front court. They lead it by 14. And he finishes at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
They've done it again. Golden State has won the NBA Finals.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors have come out on top. Congratulations to them and all of their fans around the world. This is a night they'll never forget. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors. The 76ers couldn't fight off elimination. It was a valiant effort, but they just couldn't get it done. I can already hear their fans saying it now. Maybe next year. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game. Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for another NBA season. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, thanks for making us your choice for hoops action.
The NBA Finals 2022 games and highlights will be coming up next on the Inspiriverse Network channel. The NBA Finals 2022 Game 5 is now live streaming on the Inspiriverse Network channel. Seed 4 Philadelphia 76ers, Seed 3 Golden State Warriors.